backyard in Belleville is getting some national attention. Why? I'll show you coming up in about 2 minutes.
Head to KSDK.com.
Well, a traditional summertime sport for a lot of dads is, of course, golf.
One couple has taken the sport to a new level after not being satisfied playing at their local golf club several times a week. Heidi Glaus is live in Belleville to explain. Good morning, Heidi.
I was trying to chip right now. If you are a golfer, come to the TV and see what the Cavies have done with their backyard. They basically have a 9-hole golf course. This is Fred and Debbie. Now, Fred, tell me how this all started and walk me through here what we have. That was tee box number 1.
That's the east tee where you play holes 4, 5, and 6.
Got ya, okay.
The west tee over there is holes 1, 2, and 3. The north tee is holes 7, 8, and 9. 3 tee boxes, 3 different cups on the green. That's how you get a 9-hole course out of a single green in your backyard.
And you are the greens keeper.
I'm the head greens keeper and tournament director here. My wife Debbie is the Golden Bear Country Club president. So you can see how I rank. I'm just an employee around here.
Now, so tell me, so she's the real boss.
She's the boss, that's right.
How did this all start? Because you actually live in a neighborhood with a golf course.
That's right. We live in the Orchard subdivision here in Belleville, Illinois, and we were not fortunate enough to be able to buy a home on the golf course 5 years ago when we built here. We built a brand new home, but it's away from the course. We decided, why don't we have our own little practice facility in the backyard? It started with just the idea of a putting green. We had a local contractor install it, and then one thing led to another. How about a retaining wall? How about some flowers, a garden, a water hazard, a couple of ponds and waterfalls, another water hazard behind. That's Golden Bear Moat over there. That's another water hazard that your ball will roll into if you hit a tee shot too hard.
You even have a sand trap.
A sand bunker, yes. You have to hit over that from the north tee to get onto the green.
And you hold the course record, which I guess you should since it's in your backyard.
That's right.
How often are you back here?
About every day I'm hitting a ball or two, or maybe a bucket or so, just to loosen up and practice. It's really nice to come back here after dinner time, especially in the dog days of summer. It's pretty hot during the day. I'll come back here when the sun's going down, it's cool, and Debbie and I will both practice a little bit, and it just helps you keep your short game sharp. The longest shot here is 22 yards. The shortest is 10 yards from the tee boxes, but you don't even have to play from the tee boxes. You can play from anywhere in the yard. We have different lengths of turf. You can see I cut the fairways close.
It looks good.
I leave the rough long away from the fairway, so you can practice any kind of shot you want here with a wedge or putter on or near the green. Anything up to maybe even 25 yards. If you go over there closer to the edge of the house, you can play something a little farther than from one of the tee boxes.
Absolutely unbelievable. You can see more of this on the Golf Channel this morning at 8:30 and then later tonight at 9. Truly incredible. And if you think that you have a house that should be on national TV, there's actually a chance. HGTV is looking for redone basements. I'll put a link on KSDK.com for that. But don't go anywhere. You'll see more. What do we call the golf course?
Golden Bear Country Club.
Golden Bear Country Club. And what does it cost to play this? I haven't paid my green fees yet.
Oh, it's free for members of the media.
Oh, okay. That's the media. I like that. Is this not incredible? He might not be able to get rid of me.
Thanks, Heidi. We'll be right back.
And the sun is coming up over one of the coolest golf courses around. It's in a backyard in Belleville. Don't go anywhere. This is something you've got to see to believe. No! Get back up there.
Well, a backyard in Belleville getting a lot of attention, including some national TV attention.
Heidi Glaus is there this morning to show us why. Good morning, Heidi.
Shh. Quiet, please. Fred is on hole number 1 here at Golden Bear in Belleville. Go ahead, Fred. This is in his backyard. I guess you could say that his passion for golf took over.
Oh,
not bad.
I'm in the rough.
All right, so while I hit, explain how this all started, because this is absolutely breathtaking. How did this start, Fred?
The house came first. The green was only a few months after that, and then all the landscaping followed over the next couple of years.
Oh!
It started with just the idea of how about practice green to be able to practice our short game. And we decided, well, why don't we make it really nice looking and put water hazards around it and a sand bunker and make it really challenging. And when you put 3 tee boxes around the green and you have 3 cups, 3 times 3 gives you 9 different holes that you can play. And we came up with a scorecard that measures, it has the distances of all the different holes on there, 148 yards for 9 holes, par 27, every hole's a par 3.
And you have a couple of tournaments each year.
Yes, we do. Every summer or early fall, depends on our schedule, we hold what's called the Golden Bear Open. It's a couples tournament, alternate shot format for some of our friends in the neighborhood, mostly my golf buddies and their wives. And it's a barbecue, social event, golf tournament for about 5 or 6 hours. It's just a fun evening, and we give away prizes to the winning couples.
Is it hard to get friends to leave once they come over here? Because I don't know if you're going to get rid of me.
We do have floodlights that go on at night automatically if there's any motion out here, and every now and then they turn on. So we're not sure if it's just a deer or a golfer sometimes.
Now, this has to take a lot of work. What exactly do you do to keep this thing looking the way it does? Because this is actually AstroTurf, which is surprising.
Oh, don't say AstroTurf.
What am I supposed to say?
It's a silica sand infill polypropylene artificial turf.
I could not have said that.
That's
and
true.
So what do you do with this thing?
This is a water-filled roller, and this enables me to lay the tips of the fibers down on this green so that I can speed the play up considerably if I want, particularly on a warm day. When the fibers are very pliable, I roll it with this, makes the fibers lay down, you get a much smoother surface, and the ball will roll faster. If I want to slow the green down, I take a stiff bristle broom and I brush like this to make the fibers stand up. It gives you more friction, more resistance, the ball will roll more slowly.
Now, I know all of our golfing audience wants to know how many strokes has this shaved off of your game?
I've gone from a 14, 15 handicapper to currently a 7, 8, somewhere in that range, and most of that is short game improvement. And yeah, you can get pretty good with a wedge and a putter back here if you work at it. It's a challenging, small green, small course. There's really no straight level putt on this thing, and that's by design. We designed it, a professional contractor built it, and it's pitched back to front, left to right for water drainage, and there's a lot of subtle undulations in this. Maybe you can see it a little bit with the sunlight coming that way.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You guys can actually see a little bit of the tournament on the Golf Channel this morning at 8:30 and then again later tonight at 9. And if you think that you have something in your house that deserves national television recognition, HGTV is actually looking for a redone basement. It's called Bang for Your Buck, and I'll put that information on KSDK.com. But absolutely incredible here in Belleville. You know you're not going to get rid of me. What is a green fee?
Oh, it's free for media.
Free for media.
Free for media.
Is this not incredible, Jennifer?
Heidi, I guess they don't let the dogs out in the backyard?
You want to see the bird?
Are dogs allowed back here, Jennifer wants to know. They do have a poodle in a window, but I don't know that the poodle's allowed on the green. Is the poodle allowed?
No. He knows his territory out there in the rough.
Heidi, what's the time frame on that investment? How many years are we talking about?
Actually, you said that this won't fade for 10 years,
That's
right?
That's right. It's guaranteed against fading for 10 years. It's 5 years old right now, and you can see it looks just as good as it did on day one. It plays just as well as it did on day one as well.
Thanks, Heidi.
Awesome. You never know what you're going to find in the St. Louis area.
No mowing, no watering, no weeding, no fertilizing, no mildew, no mold, no diseases
we need to
about.
leave you. Don't forget to come back to the office, Heidi.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be there sometime this afternoon.
It is 6:45. Coming up on Today in St. Louis, ticket tip.
High tomorrow, small chance for a thunderstorm Friday, little better chance on Saturday, and we're hot again by the beginning of next week.
As we leave you this morning, you'll probably have a case of backyard envy when you see the backyard where Heidi is golfing in Belleville. You can see this backyard again on the Golf Channel later this morning. We'll link you to it on KSDK.com.
Oh, look at Randy.
Randy Schwenker.
Nice shot.
That was fabulous. Make it a great day.